Okay, besties, part two. So this Emperor figure coming towards you, they're bringing a lot, okay? The numbers 3, 4 could be significant, okay? March 4th could be significant to you. That could be a birthday. That could be, I don't know. It could be a lot of different things, okay? Maybe that's when this person is going to show up on the scene or something like that. This person's coming out as King of Swords, okay? This is somebody who is very logically minded, all right? Even if they are not an air sign, and I'm getting that maybe they're not. For some of you, this could be a Scorpio. This could be somebody that you're actually very surprised to find out their zodiac sign, okay? What you think they might be isn't really what this person is, okay? There might be some surprises there in regards to their chart or something like that. But this person is coming towards you in a very loving energy, okay? Even though this person's showing up as King of Swords, the card underneath of that is the King of Cups, the Six of Cups, and the Lovers, okay? So this could be someone that either reminds you of someone from your past who was in a very loving, heart-centered energy, or this could actually be somebody from your past, okay, coming back in a new energy. Let's see if I can get any more about that. This person is determined to give to you equally, okay? I'm also getting, this is like a side message. I don't think this is for everyone. This could be somebody who maybe was partnered or married before, okay? I do have the Six of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. So there's almost this energy of this person, for whatever reason, again, maybe they were married to you, okay? Maybe they had another stable, long-term, committed relationship that didn't go the distance, and that has given them some kind of life experience, okay? It's given them some kind of experience or expertise in how to hold a high level connection like this together, okay? Again, whether this was just you and maybe they lost you, this didn't quite work out, or this was just some other person that was, you know, a counterpart of theirs. The loss of this situation has created a wisdom, okay? Sometimes pain is our greatest teacher, and I'm getting that this person is very wise when it comes to partnerships for various reasons. This person has done their healing work, okay? This isn't somebody who's coming towards you with like this big burden. They're not using you as a rebound. Whatever the situation was, they have truly wrapped it up. They have healed from it, okay? I'm not really getting juggling energy from this, but I am getting that like you might feel that way at first, okay? This person, maybe the situation, maybe they're like at the very tail end of the divorce or something like that, okay? Maybe the paperwork isn't finalized or something like that. And because of that, you might feel a little, I don't know, your hackles might go up a little bit at this person, okay? Because you're like, is that situation really over? Is this something I'm going to have to compete with? You know, is this really something that I want to deal with? Again, I think that this is like a wound from your past maybe cropping up, because this is something, again, if this is reminding you of somebody from your past, somebody else in your past might have put you in this energy. They might have come to you saying like, oh yeah, the situation's all wrapped up and everything, and then you found out later that it wasn't, and that kind of put you in your head. But bestie, I'm not really getting that that's really what's happening here, okay? This person is coming through very stable. I get the impression that they mean what they say, okay? And I don't think that they are so immature that they like write checks they can't cash. You know what I mean? I think that this person is very logically minded. They're grounded, so that they are able to tell you exactly what is going on. So, you know, I would give this person the benefit of the doubt. If they're saying anything untrustworthy, you know, trust your intuition, but give them the chance to prove themselves, because I am getting that like your core fear about this situation would be that it would detract from your stability, okay? Whatever they haven't wrapped up, whatever lingering cords or anything in this person's system, you know, whatever they haven't wrapped up, your fear is that it would detract from the stability that you're able to build with this person. But I'm getting that if you stick with this, it has the potential to last for the long haul, okay? I've got the 10 of Pentacles here. So this is something that could provide a very stable foundation for you, all right? And I've got the 3 of Pentacles. So again, like you and this person would work very well together. Spirit, what else? Bestie, do not miss out on this opportunity with this person, because you are still looking over your shoulder at this person who is in the beginning of this reading, okay? If you're just getting here, if this is part 2 for you, go back to part 1 and listen to that, because this will be very important, all right? We started out this reading with someone else in your energy kind of pulling on it, missing you. Do not waffle on this option that is coming towards you, this amazing divine counterpart, because you're still looking over your shoulder at that other person, wondering if they're going to get their stuff together, okay? Let's see if they will. Spirit, what's going on with this other person? Will they ever get their stuff together, or should my collective move on? Wow, pretty loud message there, bestie. The Justice and the RX and the Devil crossing, okay? That other person is very unlikely to get their stuff together, okay? Because they have a monkey on their back is the phrase that I'm getting for this, okay? There is like something in the way, And I don't know if it's necessarily another person. I don't know if it's that third party. I don't know if it's that King of Swords from the beginning that we pulled. I think that that person might be a reflection of whatever the true issue is, okay? This person is in some kind of bondage in some way. They could have an addiction. They could just be under someone else's control for whatever reason, okay? And so whatever that little third party Queen of Swords person was, they're not the whole issue. Okay, so in other words, even if that person were completely out of the picture, even if they, you know, fell out of a plane and you never heard from them again, there would still be an issue. There would still be a third party in your connection with that person because they are themselves not free. Okay, there's something that is preventing them from being able to move towards you. Okay, so this is just a little hint. Okay, if you're kind of looking the gift horse in the mouth with this new person and you're like, I don't really know, if you're using that old person as an excuse, stop. Don't do that anymore. Okay, give this new person a chance. This person is actually showing up in an energy that that other person probably never will. Okay, this person, you know, and that might be the similarity, and that might be the thing that is kind of preventing you from choosing this. Okay, you might be comparing these two situations. You're like, well, that other person had a third party. They had someone else in the mix. They had someone else in the background. What's different about this person? What's different about this person is while there might be some other situation that is being wrapped up, they're being truthful about it. And they, in their masculine, you know, mastered energy, don't have this monkey on their back. They don't have some other thing lording over them, keeping them from being able to move on. Okay, it's like the only thing that this person has to wrap up with that other situation is maybe some legal stuff, is what I'm hearing. And also there might just be some hard feelings. Okay, anytime something doesn't work out, our human selves have to process that, and sometimes that can take a while. You know, people work through their feelings in different ways. Some people don't even ever feel their emotions, and I'm saying this is a Gemini everything. I don't like to feel my emotions. I prefer to work through my emotions in other ways. Okay, I work through them in my dreams. I work through them at the gym. I channel them into creative outlets, and that's how I work through my emotions. I don't spend a whole lot of time like laying around crying, okay? And there's nothing, I'm still working through my feelings, okay? And there's no like right or wrong way to do that. Everyone has their own way of processing. So the way this person processes their feelings might take a little bit longer, okay? Because of the way that they do it. Again, they're showing up in this air energy, whether or not that's even their designator. Spirit, any closing remarks for this reading? Bestie, I'm getting the message that you might have manifested this person. In fact, there might be some journaling prompts that if you go back through, if you ever wrote down all the qualities you wanted in a counterpart, this person might be ticking a lot of those boxes. Okay, this could be a good time to go back through your journaling prompts, all right? I'm getting this person, there's a very like lighthearted energy to this love that you will have with this person, okay? They're like, I'm getting almost like little boy energy for this. Like the way that they feel about you, it's like they're sweet on you, okay? This is going to be a very healing energy for your inner heart, for your inner child is what I'm hearing, okay? And I'm drawn to the dove at the top of this card, okay? This is like very gentle. I'm almost, in my head, I'm seeing a box of Kleenex, okay? So this is like almost like you're crying and someone hands you a Kleenex as like a nice gesture, okay? This person is like a cushion for you in some way. I'm also getting that this situation is going to shed some light and a new perspective on something that you're currently working on, okay? Something that you might have the wrong idea about. This person is going to somehow like almost invert your vision so that you're able to see something much more clearly, okay? And I am getting that there is potential for this to go the distance, okay? You guys could definitely you know, make something real out of this. I've got the Four of Wands, so this could result in a union of some sorts. On the back of that, I'm getting the Tower and the Ace of Wands and the Queen of Cups. What is happening back here? Okay, clear message from this. There are so many court cards on the back of that union that I'm getting that there are like so many other people that were kind of waiting in the wings for both of you, okay? There might have been people that thought that like they eventually were going to end up with both of you. And when you people finally come together, when you and this person, if you do tie the knot, there are going to be so many other people that it is just like a tower has struck their life because they, you know, even if they've never communicated this to you, they were like waiting to be your husband. They were waiting to be your wife. I don't really see that you care, okay? At the bottom of the deck, we have the Magician, all right? And the Wheel of Fortune. You manifested this. Your manifestation is coming true finally, okay? Congratulations. Do not ruin this by looking over your shoulder at this person from the past, okay? Leave them to their monkeys. Leave them to their addictions. Leave them to their devils, okay? That is no longer your concern. Move forward with this new person because they are your true counterpart and you can actually build something real with them. I love you.